Hey, Aletheia, Pastor Rob here. Hope you guys are doing well on this cold, icy Saturday. Just wanted to shoot a little video to let you know about our worship services moving forward. As you guys know, for the last month, we haven't been able to gather for worship. We've been online only. That's due to the Prince George's County restrictions that would not allow us to meet inside, and of course the frigid temperatures and icy temperatures that we've been dealing with. But I have good news. This past Thursday, the executive order here in Prince George's County has officially expired, which means that we're now only under the state executive order, and we are actually able to gather in a limited capacity and with certain procedures in place inside. And so this Sunday, tomorrow, it's going to be really, really cold again, and so we're going to meet inside this week. Now, just to let you know, our plan is to meet outside as much as we possibly can because we do believe that's the safest way for us to gather. But on these really, really cold, bitter cold Sundays, we're going to be moving inside until we're unable to do so again. But since we're doing that, we want to do so safely, right? We want to keep thinking of our neighbor more highly than ourselves, one another more highly than ourselves. And so I just want to remind you of some safety procedures that we're putting in place. First of all, we're going to be wiping down the pews and the seats before and after. Greenbelt Baptist Church is in there before us, and they have a Sunday evening service after us. And so for our sake and their sake, we're going to be wiping down before and after our service. So, hey, if you can get there early, you want to volunteer to get there a little early or stay a little later and help us do that, please let me know. We'd love to have some help wiping down. Many hands make light work. So if you're going to get there early, we need you there by 1:30, 2 o'clock. Yeah, let me know if you can do that. So we're cleaning the surfaces that we're sitting on. As you come into the door, this is a new thing. Again, we're just trying to add layers of protection. We're going to be doing temperature checks at the door. This is something that a lot of like sports teams and stuff, I know my son's soccer team, that's what they do. And so when you come in the door, somebody's going to be checking your temperature to see if you have a fever or not. If you have a temperature of 100.4 or higher, that's per CDC regulations, we're just going to ask you to go home. Of course, we'll check a couple of times to make sure that it's reading correctly, but if it consistently does, we'll just ask you to go home as a precaution for our church. You'll get a squirt of hand sanitizer, and then you can find your seat. We're going to ask that everyone wear a mask at all times when we are in the building. In fact, we're making that a requirement. So if you're unable to abide by that, this isn't a suggestion. This is a policy for us. If you're unable to do that for whatever reason, and we know there are a myriad of reasons why people are unable to wear masks for long periods of time, just please stay home and watch the live stream until we can, get into a safer place to do that. But when you're in the building, you're required to wear a mask unless you're a child 2 years old or under. We're not going to be obviously a stickler with the kids, but if you're an adult, we're going to ask you to have a mask on at all times. When you go in, please follow the directional signs on the pews. Some people will be told to sit near the wall, some near the aisle. Of course, what we're trying to do is stagger people. So if you're a family unit, of course, you can sit together, but please follow those so that we don't, so that we're properly social distancing. We had a little bit of a problem with that before where people were sitting right behind somebody, and that just wasn't safe. So please do that. If you're in the chairs, there's no signs there, but you guys are adults. Y'all can figure this out. Let's stagger ourselves and make sure that we are socially distanced. If you need help with that, just let us know. We'll try to help you how to do that. I may have mentioned this already, but our musicians will be wearing masks when they're singing. The only people who won't be wearing masks is myself when I'm preaching or whoever's preaching on that week, and the people reading scripture or praying. Again, we're trying to take precautions with that. I believe that's it, guys. I'm really excited to get together again. I just want to say, as I've said from the beginning, if you're not comfortable or you don't deem it safe for whatever reason, please don't feel any obligation to gather, but we do think it's really important for us to gather with the church for worship and take communion together. And so please come join us if you can. If you can't, the live stream will be available and you can join us on the live stream. Church, I love you guys so much. And I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow at 3 p.m. at Greenbelt Baptist Church. God bless, guys.